Codlings, welcome back to Codeverse TV. My name is Katy and I'm your host. Fun fact, did you know that Jupiter is the fastest spinning planet in the solar system? It only takes about 10 hours to complete a full rotation on its axis. Wow! If this is your first time watching the show, welcome! During every episode, I teach you how to build an awesome video game using one of our special mission cards, which looks like this, but it also is available digitally and you can access it through your Codeverse account. I will also be teaching you about all the special powers that our objects have, which are featured on our collectible trading cards, and answer any coding related question that you have. But before we get to any of that, I'm going to head on over to the App Store and play a video game that was built by people just like you. Oh yes, take me to my appy place. Okay, we are inside the Codeverse App Store right now. Every single app and game that you see on here was built by people just like you, which is awesome. You can play all these games, you can share all of them with your friends and family, and if you have built a game of your very own that you would like to submit to the App Store, all you need to do is tell your parents to email me at tv@codeverse.com. Okay, so right now I'm going to pick a game at random that I have never seen before and play it right in front of your eyes. Let's do it. Okay, let's see, which one should we go for? We have Pretty Pineapple, Gary the Cow, Snowflake Blaster. What about this one, Fish Collector? It looks beautiful, by Isabel, who's 7 years old. Fish Collector. Move the cat to collect the fish by clicking the colourful bricks. This project uses complex math and rectangles to make the background positioning methods to move the cat, and a numeric variable to track points. How many fish can you collect? Let's see, Isabel. So I have to tap the bricks, it looks like, to move the cat. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so cool. So this is very clever, Isabel. Instead of using a directional pad or making the cat draggable, you have strategically made it so that when you click the bricks right here, all of these cool different colors, it moves the cat around the game screen. That must have been really challenging to build. And we're just going to collect some fish. So I've collected 8. Let's get to 10. Whee! 9 and 10. That's excellent. Isabel, what an incredible game. Well done. And again, if you have a game of your own that you'd like to submit to the App Store, all you need to do is email me or have your parents email me at tv@codeverse.com. Cool. Alright, are we ready to code? Let's head on over to Mission Control where we will build a special video game together. Alright, this is Mission Control, my favourite part of the show, where we learn how to build a special video game together using one of our mission cards. Missions are guided coding activities that range in difficulty level from beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert and pro. And today I have picked a very special level 2 intermediate mission for us called High Jump. The aim of the game is to make a rabbit jump over a high bar. Sounds interesting. Let's get started. So I'm logged into my Codeverse account right now. To access our missions digitally, all you need to do is click Go up here where it says Start a New Mission. This will take you directly to our library of missions that are grouped based on difficulty level. Since High Jump is a level 2 intermediate mission, you'll want to click right here and select the game. Great! High Jump. Help a rabbit jump over the high bar. Learn how to use a daily method to animate the bar and use movement methods to make the rabbit jump. How high can you go? Once we complete this game, we will have earned 450 skill points and learned all about methods, rotations and angles, events and positioning. Cool, let's do it. First things first, we need to import our classes. This tells the computer all of the objects needed for this game. We'll need a directional pad, a large platform, a paddle, and a rabbit. Next, step 2. let's go ahead and create the rabbit, large platform, and the directional pad onto our game screen using var statements. var stands for variable. Type in var large platform equals new large platform 50, 80. These green numbers right here are our x and y coordinates. They run from 0 to 100. The first number indicates where we want to place the large platform horizontally, from left to right, on our game screen. The second number indicates where we want to place the large platform vertically, from top to bottom, on the game screen. So in this case, we want the large platform to be centered near the bottom of the screen. So 50, which is halfway across the screen, and 80, which is almost all of the way down the screen. Now let's make the large platform really big. To do this, we'll use our set size method. Set size allows you to make objects in your game bigger or smaller using a numeric variable. Let's set the large platform to 800. Now let's create our rabbit. Var rabbit equals new rabbit, 10, 50. 10 positions the rabbit on the far left of the screen, 50 positions the rabbit halfway down the screen. And we'll change the rabbit size to 200. Rabbit.setSize 200. And finally, let's create our directional pad. Var directional pad equals new directional pad 50, 80. Next, step 3. So the aim of the game is to make a rabbit jump over a high bar. So we need to actually create a high bar onto our game screen. Since there's no high bar object in our toolbox up here, we can use 3 paddles to create one. We'll need to use a different variable name for each paddle so that the computer can tell them apart later. Let's start with the first paddle. We'll name it left. Var left equals new paddle 4850. And we'll set the body color to an off-whitish color. Left.set body color 90, 90, 90. Cool. We'll also set this paddle at a 90-degree angle. Left.set rotation 90. Now let's create the middle bar. So this will be the actual high bar onto our game screen. Let's name it middle. Var middle equals new paddle 55, 48. And we'll make the middle paddle, or bar, an off-white color as well. Middle.set body color 90, 90, 90. And we'll change the size to 50. Middle.set size 50. And finally, let's create the bar or the paddle that will be on the right. Let's name it right. Var right equals new paddle 62, 50. Right.set body color 90, 90, 90. And just like our left paddle, we'll set the rotation of the right paddle to 90. Right.set rotation 90. Step 4, checkpoint! Look at that! We have our rabbit, our large platform, and our high bar, which we made by customizing 3 paddles. Super cool! Step 5. We are now going to move the high bar to make it challenging for the rabbit to jump over. Wahaha! Let's make the middle bar move up and down. We'll create a when statement to make this happen. In this case, when the middle bar collides with the large platform, we'll make it move up and down. But before we add this when statement, we have to tell the computer to move the middle bar down so it touches the large platform. So type in middle.moveDown. You can change how fast an object moves by using a numeric variable in moveDown. Let's put 10. Now let's add our when statement. When middle.collides with large platform, middle.moveUp 10, delay. So delay makes the following method wait the number of seconds inside the parentheses before starting. So in here, we'll say 1.5 seconds. Move down 10. Amazing. Next step. Let's make the rabbit jump. Use movement methods to make the rabbit move, right, or jump when the directional pad is pressed. Great, so we need to make 3 different when statements here. Let's start with the first one. When directional pad dot press right, rabbit dot move right. End. Every when statement ends with end. when directional pad dot press up, rabbit dot jump, because we want the rabbit to jump over the high bar. End. When directional pad dot release, rabbit dot stop. Stop makes the object stop moving instead of continuing to move in the same direction. End. Hit next. Mission complete. Yay! Good job. Let's play our game. Hit run and use the directional pad to move the rabbit right and make him jump by pressing up on the directional pad over the moving high bar. Great! So now that you've completed this game, hit submit and you will eventually get your 450 skill points for completing this game. We can also customize the game even further and share it with our friends and family, which I highly recommend. Let's go ahead and customize this game even further. So there's lots of different ways that we can customize this game to make it your own. Here are some ideas that we suggest. How about we go ahead and add a coin into the game so that when we jump over the high bar, we can collect the coin. So up here, type in import coin, and then we'll create the coin onto the game screen using a var statement. Var coin equals new coin, 55, 15. And down here, we'll add a when statement so that when the rabbit touches the coin or collides with the coin will explode. When rabbit.collides with coin, coin.explode. End. Great, next step. Jump higher. Reduce the gravity so that the rabbit can jump even higher. Awesome. So in order to be able to change the gravity of the rabbit, we have to import our game. So up here, type in import game, and then game.setGravity 0.25. Changing the game gravity setting to be less than 1 in the Y direction makes the objects fall slower towards the bottom of the screen. Next, wave a flag. Great! Add a flag that waves when the rabbit makes it over the high bar. So to do this, we'll have to import our flag first and then create it using a var statement. Up here, type import flag, then var flag equals new flag 9351. We'll change the flag size to 100. Flag.set size 100. We'll also change the flag's physics to false. Flag.set physics false. And finally, when the rabbit reaches the flag, we'll make the flag wave. We'll use a when statement to do this. When rabbit.collides with flag, flag.wave. End. Great, now use the directional pad to make the rabbit move right and then jump over the high bar, collect the coin, reach the flag, and you'll notice that when he reaches the flag waves. Hooray! Well done! You've just completed the level 2 intermediate mission, high jump. Well done, great job. Now we're going to head on over to the toolbox where I will show you all of the different special powers that our objects have. Let's go! Hey there girls and boys, this is the toolbox where I show you all of the special powers that our objects have, which are featured on our trading cards. So if you notice, the object will be on the front of the card, and when you turn it over, you can see all of the special powers listed on the back. I'm going to choose one at random right now and show you how you can use that object within a game. Oh, a sword. Let's do it. Cool. So here's a game that I created earlier, featuring a large castle, 4 bats, and a large platform. You'll see that I also changed the background colour to a very, very, very deep blue colour to signify that it's nighttime. Now, let's just say I wanted to add a sword into the game. As you know, we could type in import sword and then use a var statement to create the sword. Or, if you click up here, you can go into the toolbox, type in the word sword and drag it onto the screen. Once you drag the sword onto the screen, you will notice that the class and the object has been created automatically for you. The sword has 2 special powers. we can change the blade colour and we can change the handle colour. Let's go ahead and change the blade colour first to purple. Type in sword.setBladeColor 75, 25, 85. Now let's set the sword's handle colour to deep red. Sword.setHandleColor 50, 00. Great! Just for fun, let's make the sword draggable so that we can use our finger to drag the sword all around our game screen. Type in sword.setDraggable true. And finally, how about we destroy one of these bats? How about the second bat? To do this, we'll use a when statement. When sword.collides with bat2, bat2.explode. Great, now hit run. We'll use our purple sword, drag it across the screen to the second bat, and watch him explode. So there you go. Now you've learned all about the sword's special powers and how they are used within a game. That's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed building high jump as much as I did. See you next time. Bye!